guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully, the guys are all doing a-okay. In this particular video, we are going to be talking about Bayern Munich looking for a new striker. Now, I know someone's going to say straight away, have we not just the last couple of seasons bought Harry Kane? Well, the answer to that straight away is yes. Now, they're looking for a new striker because there was a thing that came out about Harry Kane. Apparently, in 2026, I believe it is, he has a release clause of 65 million euros. Something that was in the deal when we signed it, blah, 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 blah. We can make a whole video on that if we need to, but it's just a bit iffy, to be honest with you. I don't really know how to feel about it. But whatever, at the end of the day, Harry Kane is getting on, isn't he? Like, he's not a spring chicken. You know, he's not getting on as a human in that aspect of, you know, he's only 31, which is still stupidly young, you know. But again, he's probably got two, maybe three primes left at the highest level. You know, he's always going to be able to score goals. Don't get it twisted, but you know, Bayern Munich always need to have the best striker in the world, or one of them, because we are one of the best clubs. So that just is what it is. You know, if he was to go back to Tottenham, 35, 36, retire there, whatever, then yeah, that just is what it is. But we need to win some trophies with him. Yeah, people are going to laugh at that, but in general, we actually do. So yeah, smash the likes, people. As always, hit the damn subscribe button. Big up to everybody. And yeah, man. Feeling so tired today. I don't know why. I'm trying to get back in my sleep schedule actually fixed, so then we can actually do streams throughout the day when all the family are, you know, out. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this one. So as you can see here, Bayern Munich are looking for a new striker. I'll show you this. This came out last night. So regarding Harry Kane's future, Bayern are already exploring the market for a future successor. Now, one thing that needs to be said, they're exploring the market. It doesn't mean that, for instance, we're going to do this or do that anytime soon. The only thing that scares me, obviously you'll be able to see what's being put on the screen. But yeah, the only thing that does scare me is like with some of the names being put out there. So let's just read this, then we'll get into it. So it goes on to say, regardless of Harry Kane's future, Bayern are already exploring the market for a future successor. Benjamin Sesko, who is 21 years old, and Victor Gyökeres, who is 26, were among the names discussed internally. Both would cost around 70 million euros in a transfer fee, but would earn significantly less than Harry Kane. After Kane's release clause it's summer 2025, expires, Herbal and Freeland still have at least a year to look for the successor. And then it's got a picture here. Right. So yeah, that is what's being said. Let me know how you guys feel about that, so on and so forth. Right, let's just break this down. First things first, Sesko is shit. Like, with all due respect, Sesko is absolutely diabolical. Like, credit where credit is due. Generally speaking, like he actually is terrible. I know that Arsenal are heavily linked with him, and I think Arsenal will end up signing him. But yeah, he is 21 years old. You know, he scored 8 goals in 19 matches in the Bundesliga. He's not good enough to be Bayern Munich striker, in my personal opinion. And realistically, if they were going to get him, for me personally, obviously, if they could get him for a smaller package and a smaller price, then it'll be better, because I would actually like to get Schick as well if they're going to get him. I don't think he's good enough. I really don't. I really feel like if you know, people are going to get me sick of me saying it, but I believe the games he plays for Leipzig, if Matthias Tau was in that same position, he'd get more goals. And people are like, oh, you're going on about Matthias Tau again, blah. But in general, you know what I mean? Now, Victor Gyökeres is a totally different ball game in itself, because he's got 22 goals in 19 matches in the Liga Portugal. Obviously, he's got a good amount. He's got 6 goals in the Champions League and 4 in their cup. But he has also played in the Premier League. So he was at Swansea in the Championship, didn't do much there. He was there for 11 matches. Then he obviously went to Coventry and was there when he first got there in 2021. 3 goals, 21-22, 17 goals. Then 22-23 was when he got 21 goals in 49 matches. And then obviously he's gone to Sporting. Last season, he played 33 matches, 29 goals, 10 assists, you know. Now, he's still not hitting the Kane levels, and this is the problem. We are going to have to go out there and get a striker that is going to be one of the best, because Bayern Munich have always had one of the best. You're not going to be able to get Mbappe, because he is obviously at Real Madrid and he's going to be there for the rest of his career, in my opinion, unless he goes to some Saudi Arabian club, maybe in 10 years or something. I'm not sure. Same thing goes on with Erling Haaland. He's just signed a brand new, was it 10-year or 9-year deal, whatever it was, 7-year deal with Man City. So you're not going to be able to get him, and they are the two, realistically. So yeah, for Bayern Munich are looking for a successor. Who do you guys want it to be? That's what I want to know. I want to know who you guys would like it to be. Do you think Sesko is good enough to be Bayern Munich striker? Do you think it should be Victor Gyökeres? Do you think maybe it should be Isak? By the time Harry Kane goes, I'm not really too sure if he would sign a new deal by then, but maybe we go and get Alexander Isak from Newcastle. I don't know. I don't see Bayern Munich spending that 150 million that they want for him. And obviously, the Saudi Arabian, it's owned by the Saudi Arabian, what do you call it? Country. Like, it's owned by a country in Newcastle, and it's got that backing from them. So realistically, no one can ever outbid them or outdo this or that. But it doesn't mean that people aren't going to want to leave Newcastle. That doesn't, you know what I mean? That's not the case. Let's see what happens. But yeah, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Apologies for the lack of content today. We obviously have been releasing some short videos though. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed those. And we'll push on later. So yeah, big up to everybody. Thank you for the constant support on the channel. And until then, Mia, peace out, people. Who do you want the striker to be? You let me know.